most important thing that we've done, right, is to basically bring the word organic into common usage so that even the people in the Department of Agriculture in the various states understood it and agreed with it, and everything was transformed. The universities accepted organic, and now organic is part of the university programs and all of that, which is wonderful.
I think validating a sustainable approach to growing food, which has become more known and more available. I think working stuff out with Extension was pivotal. I think creating the farmers markets was largely an outgrowth of NOFA. I think local food is largely an outgrowth of the whole concept of sustainability, that we don't need to have foods that have traveled 2,500 miles, a 2,500 mile road trip. So I think NOFA had a lot to do with that. Yeah, I guess I'll stop there. I think the respect for the organic, sustainable approach has really grown.
I think becoming an integral and important part of the fabric of New Hampshire agriculture, and not just an interesting group sort of off on the side, is what NOFA's done. I mean, the organic farming and agriculture has become mainstream for a lot of people. And there are a lot of young people who are eager to become organic farmers. And I've done what I can to provide advice when I can. But I think organic farming through NOFA has become part of what is New Hampshire agriculture. It's part of the mainstream now. And that, I think, is pretty exciting, because we were pretty fringe in the 1980s.
I'd say the most important, to the chagrin perhaps of a lot of the folks who don't support the OTA, was the ultimate creation of a voice for organic in DC.
So, I think as far as what's important things that NOFA's done over the last half century, is really making organics a thing, because it definitely was not before that. And the whole table or farm to table restaurant business, I think, came out of that as well.
I think it's just getting the idea and validity of organic living out into the public, to letting more people know about it. It has certainly grown. And I think NOFA's probably had a big influence on the whole acceptance of organics and the importance of right caring of the earth, sustainability and whatnot.
Well, in Vermont, I think NOFA does the organic certification now. And that's an important piece for organic farmers. Although I heard they're a little stricter than the New Hampshire Department of Markets and Food. So who does it in New Hampshire? And then I guess MOFGA does it over in Maine. So that educational piece, because you can say, oh, I'm going to be an organic farmer, but then when you have to actually comply with the National Organic Program rules and all the paperwork and the reporting that's required, that takes it to another level. So NOFA has, I think, led the way in Vermont there with the certification process. So I think that's one big piece that NOFA has done. And then just general education and encouragement of people getting going with organic farming.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I can give you a really short answer, and the answer is the fact that NOFA has been here for 50 years is probably the most important thing. I can't think of any one thing that NOFA has done that is monumental even though there's a bunch of them. They were involved at, local level, national level with organic certification, which was a huge step. But the fact that NOFA is still here and is bigger than ever, I think, is probably the best achievement of the last 50 years.